Relationship Goals Review pushes faith down our throats in the name of love. Relationship Goals Review. In this Prime Video film, Leah Caldwell and her ex, Jarrett Roy, butt heads as they vie for the opportunity to run New York's top morning show. Through this, however, they find themselves closer to faith and themselves. The film has a runtime of 93 minutes and is based on relationship goals, how to win at dating, marriage, and sex by Pastor Michael Todd. The last time I watched Kelly Rowland, we were left uncomfortable watching people have sex in the midst of the most bizarre storyline in mea culpa. Relationship Goals. Rowland's latest release on Prime Video goes completely the opposite way, focusing on faith-based insights on modern relationship problems instead of showing skin and nudity for completely no reason. That being said, this feels like a glorified ad for Pastor Todd's book and teachings and feels very confusing after a while. There seems to be only one answer to everyone's problems in the book, and it's relationship goals, how to win at dating, marriage, and sex, which comes up in every other topic of conversation for no reason. The film pushes that notion down our throats, trying to make us see the light. Finding a partner becomes the top priority for everyone in the show, which is a very uncomfortable thought to have, considering these people might just need therapy for some of their problems. It gets very icky after a while, especially when you realize that people are being compared to chicken nuggets. I never understood analogies that compare a human being with thoughts and feelings with inanimate objects, and so to see that being said on my screen, with the characters getting this knowing look of finally understanding why they are unable to land a man, left a very bad taste in my mouth. Moving on. The characters are paper thin and obvious, with Leah being the hard-headed woman who is yet to see the light of Christ, while Clifford is the reformed cheater who has found God through Pastor Todd's teachings. Their relationship is a war zone, thanks to Leah's inability to let go of the resentment of being cheated on, but she is constantly told that she needs to forgive and forget to be happy. It's very preachy and condescending, and while moving on as a concept is great, the heartbreak and trauma of being cheated on is a small hurdle to get over. It definitely does go away because your ex suddenly found God. I like rom-coms involving exes who slowly leave their resentment behind to find themselves and each other. However, the way this film goes about it feels unnecessary and forceful. Although there are some good moments and interesting teachings, it's difficult not to see what this film is, as it quite blatantly reminds us of the true reason for its existence. Relationship Goals leans into intentional relationship building, personal growth, and spiritual reflection, but the storytelling does feel natural, and the way they push Pastor Todd's teachings and ideals down our throats feels rather icky and unfair. Some of the conversations feel incorrect and unnecessary, and sometimes overshadow the romantic elements completely. I guess if you enjoy faith-based films, this one will be engaging. However, it does tend to get on your nerves.